Hey folks, JD here, and on this really beautiful morning we're going to take the Visuo back up. Now, what did we notice yesterday from this Visuo flight? Well, it wasn't in the best weather conditions, but still that can really put a quadcopter to the test, so that's why I carried on with the video. I was quite intrigued. She handled very, very well, I thought. So the GPS positioning really gives her that extra hold that you need in a slight breeze or in the wind that we had yesterday. The camera I thought was pretty terrible. I'm pretty much used to that. That's why I don't call it on this video, because I think we all know that these particular lenses aren't going to be great. Now today we've got a much better day. It's bright, it's beautiful. We're going to take her up. We're going to see what this camera's like in proper light rather than the horrible greyness that we had yesterday. Also going to try out a couple of features. I want to see Orbital work a little bit more. I want to see a couple of other things working on this one as well. So with that, folks, we're just going to take her straight up. Please join me. Alright, so let's firstly look at things we couldn't look at yesterday. Let's look at her stability. Now obviously we have, look at this day, look at this. Before we get into the quadcopter, look how beautiful this is. Sorry. Right, so look how stable she is. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, with this, what we're going to do first of all is I'm just going to take her up. Off we go. And see exactly how we do. Now I'm just screen recording for the second. Just going to take her around. Look at that beautiful, beautiful cornering. That beautiful loop in that she does. Absolutely incredible. Really, really nice. Now this is just speed mode 1. I'm not really going to push her for the second too much. What I am going to do is I'm going to stop her there. Got to just check that I am recording. Yes, I am. And let's get some more video of this beautiful day. Now let's see exactly how she does. So we get a bit of distance out of her today. Couldn't get any distance out of her yesterday, as I'm sure you're aware. Just quite simply because the day was so awful. You know, really wasn't nice. If it wasn't for the fact that this was a GPS copter, I would not have taken her up in that whatsoever. Oh, so quiet as well. I noticed that today because there's no wind barreling through my ears. And the FPV looks pretty good. We're getting a bit of distance out of her. And she looks to be pretty good. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. I doubt that's going to come out very well in the video, but I might be eating my words. So far, we're at the 73% battery. But that's okay, because as soon as I stop, that battery's life is going to shoot back up anyway. It's going to give you a different reading when she's stationary. Really, very, very nice. Okay, so what distance are we at now? So I can see those red LEDs now, right? From an orientation perspective. I've just turned her from line of sight, and I'm just looking at those red LEDs. Distance-wise, we're at 53 meters at an altitude of 9.7. So that's quite nice. I quite like the 9-10 meters altitude. I've always sort of gone towards that sort of altitude. I've always appreciated that. For some reason, I don't know why, but I always have. So what I'm going to do is from here we're going to click Orbital, and we're going to watch her orbit, hopefully. I really want to see this work. I really want to see this work and exactly how this works. Now it does the one side, so for the second it's filming over these trees here. And then it's going to turn 180 and it's going to fly the other direction. Oh no, it's not, sorry, it's going to turn 180 and then it's going to start recording. But as it's recording, as I'm sure you can see, if I just look at her, you can see that she's turning ever so slowly to give you a nice circle of the area. Now I like that. And of course, what I didn't say yesterday as well is in the app, it does actually tell you what manoeuvre you're performing, if it's orbit, and currently the motors are unlocked and it's in takeoff mode, because clearly it's flying. But that's orbital. I quite like that. I don't know if she's actually stuck. She's not, or is she moving so slowly I can't actually see? Yeah, she is. Her movements are so slow in this orbital. If I focus really hard on that video, I can see the video moving around. That is beautiful. And what a beautiful day to get some of that. Right, okay, let's take her out of orbital. Now we're in point mode, which is standard flight. So let's take her out. So let's see exactly what we got. So there's a load of mist in front through the clearing, as I'm sure you can see. Just looking at her rolling a little bit there. That was me, by the way. So let's take her out. What are we at? 57, 60 metres. Now a little bit more distance, we're at 80. Let's turn her around. Still got full Wi-Fi, just to let you know. That 5G Wi-Fi is really, really working well. Really working well. Look at it, not breaking up. Flying really nicely. I hope this footage is going to be better than yesterday. It looks really good on the phone, as I'm sure you'd expect, because obviously pixelization is reduced in the phone. It's all squished together. Looks a darn sight better. Now, speed mode 2. Now we're chewing up some distance. Now speed is 4.2 meters a second. Heading towards, or should I say barreling towards, all of this mist and this fog here. Look at it. So much mist, so much fog. Coming in on 100 meters, over 100 meters. There we are, let's turn her around. Still got full Wi-Fi. What are we at there? 122 meters. And here she comes. She's very, I noticed this today, she's very rolly. So if I just give her a little bit of roll, she ooh, banks all over the place, rolls all over the place. Very rolly. Very rolly. Speed mode 3. You just instantly see the battery percentage drop a little bit there. Now we're up at 5.7 meters a second. Back into speed mode 1, turn her around and bring her back to me. Really nice. Now I want to see what this follow me mode does. Wow, I've never seen this fog, this mist coming off the river as bad as that. That's incredible. Come on, bring more our way. Now I want to see what this follow me, I think it's follow me, does. If I click it. Now, what is she doing? Is she returning to home, or is she following a waypoint, or is she... Now the green LEDs at the front have started flashing. I'm going to keep my eye on her because I don't want her to... Oh, she is following me. She's following... She should be coming backwards. Because as soon as I stopped then, she stopped. Quite peculiar. If I move forward, nothing. Okay, let's take her out of that mode. And let's have her look in the direction that I'm facing. So let's have her looking straight ahead. Very rolly. So let's click it. Now she instantly turns 180. Yeah, she's turning 180 and she's coming back. Maybe it's sort of a return to home mode, but not actually a landing mode. And then she turns back around to her original orientation when you take her out. That's what I'm going to say it is, because that's what it looks like to me. Again, the manual makes no sense. It's not very well written for this particular mode. Wow, look at all this fog. In we go, folks. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's proper mist and fog, that is. So in we go. 60 meters we're at now. 36% battery. 37% battery. Thank you, battery, for being so spot on. Again, voltages inside the quadcopter are going to fluctuate. They are going to move. Things are going to act a little bit differently. Let's follow this fog for a bit. Look at it. All around the place. I got my eye on the copter as well. She's just by the tree line. Just coming through the tree line. This fog is incredible. Or mist, rather, from the river. Lost a bit of Wi-Fi then. Yep, I did. Now she's back, and she's okay. She's coming back towards me now. We've gone all the way through all this mist, and she's just there. I can just see the orientation lights. They're very bright. Those LEDs are good. And I'm just to the right of this image. Bring around a bit, little bit of roll, little bit of yaw. Oh, there we go. We're up at 27% battery. So do you know what? I'm going to stop video recording there. Let's bring her down. And before we land her, I just want to see that stability again. because it's really good. Really good. Yeah, I really appreciate this little guy. Battery life, you know, to be honest, considering that I've been flying a bit of distance, having video recording, looking at all the different features, to be fair, I'm quite happy. I am. I really am happy. It's a nice little quad, is this. Oh, beautiful mist. There we are. Let's knock everything off there. Let's stop screen recording. Oh, yes, folks, 100% yes on this. Unequivocal. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If you like the Visuo, which flies very, very well, then the Visuo GPS is going to fly even better. Its altitude hold, its GPS position hold is really, really rock solid. You saw at the start of the flight, you saw at the end of the flight. It's exactly the same. Now, okay, today we have got Stephen King's The Mist flowing in. We've got all of, you know, this. It's beautiful. There's not any breeze. My anemometer was reading just under 1 mile an hour, so we don't have a breeze here today, and it really responded really well. That is the quad. What about the transmitter? Well, it's oversized, as with a lot of these transmitters, but it just works. It works really well. Every button is a definite press. Every single movement on the analog stick is a definite push. Every single thing on this works, and it works well. Now, it is big. It does have hand grips in the back, so you do have a good grip with it when you're holding her, but still, it's very large. I don't know if it needs to be that large, to be honest with you, but still, it is what it is. It works flawlessly, and as I've always said, I don't care really about the transmitters as long as they work well, and this one works well. I'm just glad they altered the style from the original Visuo one. Alright then, folks, well, I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy flying.